Nusa Penida is just off the coast of Bali and could arguably be the most popular island to travel to around Bali. With dramatic cliffs, some of the most beautiful beaches, this video will show you a detailed guide on how to travel Nusa Penida, featuring all the main spots on the island. What's going on, guys? My name's Christopher Lau, also known as Sea Lau Travel, and we made it just off the coast of Bali to one of my favorite islands in the world, one of the most beautiful, Nusa Penida. Now in this video, I want to create a detailed guide that shows you the best spots to check out on Nusa Penida, maybe even potentially all the spots within the next couple days. And this visit, we're staying 3 quick nights, exploring all around the island, and we're actually staying at Olga's Cliff Paradise, which is one of the newer places out here in Nusa Penida. But to be honest with you, a lot of the accommodations were built within the last 2 years, and Olga's Cliff Paradise is really beautiful. It's on the northeastern-ish part of the island, and it's right on the cliff. The name speaks for itself. We ended up booking the king room with sea view, so we have a beautiful king-size bed. The room is extremely spacious, and again, we are right on the edge of the cliff. One last thing, the food is delicious here at Olga's Cliff Paradise. Highly recommend this stay. Now, as I mentioned, Nusa Penida is known for some of the most dramatic and beautiful viewpoints in all of Bali, and I absolutely love this island. And right now it's around 7:30 a.m., so we're gonna get some quick breakfast. A lot of the ferries leaves Bali around 8 a.m., 8:30, so a lot of the tourists will get here by 9:30. So we're gonna try to race to the first couple spots. That's the tip, and get to the first spot before the tourists do. So let's go to the first spot and let's get out of here. And in total from our hotel, it was about a 30-minute ride all the way to our first spot. So we made it to the Rumapahan treehouse, the famous treehouse that you guys probably see on Instagram on Nusa Penida. And this is my 4th time here in Nusa Penida, and I've never been to this treehouse. And it was a 5,000 Indonesian rupees entrance fee just to park our motorbike here. And the road, surprisingly, was not that bad leading up to once we got here. So the entire road was pretty smooth. There's tons of signs the way to get here. We're actually right next to 1 or 2 other spots we're gonna check out next. But right now we're gonna check out the treehouse. All right, so there's a lot of construction here, and we did see a ton of construction on the road, but the treehouse should be somewhere around here. Holy cow, the views get better and better. Oh my goodness, this is wild. I think we made it. So we got one treehouse here. Looks like they built another one and another one over here, but I think this is the main treehouse that everyone gets the shots from. Famous treehouse right over here. And originally, from what I heard, this is supposed to be an Airbnb type treehouse where you can book them up. I'm not sure if the other 2 are behind me, but right now they made this into like a popular Instagram photo spot. So you actually have to pay 50,000 Indonesian rupees. That's probably like $6 roughly. And you only get 3 minutes, it looks like, just to get photos here. And we're gonna get a couple quick shots and then we're gonna get out of here. Hey guys! So these are the guardians of the treehouse.
The guardians of the treehouse. That was sick.
That was like 5 hours of shooting.
Yo, we thought we were gonna be there for 30 minutes. We were there for like 2 hours.
We were literally here for like 2 hours, but luckily the next 2 spots are literally, we could see them. So we're about to head next door to Diamond Beach and Atu Beach, and these are prime locations that you guys do need to check out. All right guys, so after literally a 2-minute drive just adjacent to the previous treehouse that we were at, we made it to Diamond Beach to my right and Atu Beach to my left. Check this out. Whew, let's not fall down. But that is Atu Beach right down there, and it's pretty much like a lot of shops. You can buy drinks and just relax on the beach. However, I've been to Diamond Beach before. It's the famous spot with stairs that shoot straight down. Super beautiful. It's all over Instagram. And we're gonna check out Diamond Beach real quick. And it was a quick little donation up at the shop up there. So you donate some money, you donate some rupiahs, and then you can either check out Diamond Beach or Atu Beach. But here is the famous stairs that everyone's getting their bangers on. Oh man. So we're almost down and there's still a ton of tourists everywhere. And they even have like a little Bali swing right over there. So this kind of gets to be the much more tricky part. There's like a rope and you kind of just jump down a little rock. It's not too high. So I'm gonna put the camera away. All right, so this is basically the end of it. It gets a little tougher right here, but luckily there's a rope. Again, you got the Bali swing right over here. And we made it down to Diamond Beach. This is one of my favorite beaches ever. Rachel absolutely loves this beach too. We were down here for hours when no one was here. Unfortunately this year, it's covered with tourists. Literally tourists everywhere. Woo! The water feels so good, but unlike last time, there's literally tourists everywhere. This is one of the most beautiful beaches in all of Bali, let's say. The beach is super, super clean. The sand is really, really soft. Although sometimes the waves can get pretty rough out here. But look at this. You got cliffs all around you in this entire beach. And of course, people are getting their bangers. That, my friends, is reality, not the expectation. So it was an incredible time swimming. I would highly recommend it if you guys are coming to Diamond Beach, although again, the waves can get kind of rough, but the water is perfect. We're gonna get out of here. It's like 12:30, and we're gonna get some lunch and then head to the last spot or two for the day. Let's get out of here. Woo, this looks so good besides all the flies around here. And we found a little spot just like a 5-minute drive from Atu Beach and Diamond Beach. We got some tacos. Michael ended up getting a delicious dragon fruit smoothie bowl, and the food here, it's not too bad. So the tacos were 85,000 Indonesian rupees. The water, I think it's like 10,000 Indonesian rupees. How much was yours?
Mine was 60,000.
60,000, so 85,000, this is probably about $7. I think that's probably like $6.
Four, but yeah.
So we're gonna get some quick food. There's a lot more warongs and little shops around Nusa Penida than the first time I was here, so don't be too worried about food. You can find them all over the place, but my recommendation, find a place maybe with Wi-Fi, because the food might be a little bit cleaner in my opinion. So we're gonna get eating and we'll catch you guys at the next spot. All right guys, so after about a 24-minute motorbike from our previous locations, we made it out to a spot that I have never been to my 3 times on Nusa Penida. We made it to Teletubbies Hill, and it kind of looks like the chocolate hills out in the Philippines. Not as chocolatey and not as tall, but check this out. So this is Teletubbies Hill maybe, and you can see like all the little humps right here. There's one right there. It's like run right out there, and Michael is actually looking for a very special hill out there somewhere. Because if you go onto Instagram, you could actually find this one hill that has like a little dirt pathway that leads to a heart. So the heart's like made out of dirt on top of one of the hills, and he is literally on the drone right now. We're trying to find that hill and we're gonna try to get to it, and if we can't find it, bummer, but who knows if someone photoshopped it. I've seen it in multiple spots. If we can't find the heart, maybe we'll find Lala, Po, and Tinky Winky. I don't even know the Teletubbies, but it's still beautiful. There's rice fields down there. There's non-chocolatey hills, unfortunately, unlike the Philippines, and it's still beautiful today. Any luck so far?
Not yet, sir. Just trying to scope everything out.
And like the main spot that a lot of tourists gets dropped off, it looks like is like right up there, and there's like a little Indonesian flag right over there. Based on the luck, I don't think we're gonna find this heart, unfortunately. Michael has been looking for like the last 10 minutes, but if we do, you guys will see it. So we're gonna hang out here for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna get it over to the next spot. It's about 3 o'clock, and we're hoping that we could catch it at sunset. We might be a little early, we'll see. Sarong.
Sarong, yeah, sarong.
Thank you. All right guys, so it was about a 30-minute ride. We made it to Pegweung Waterfall, and it was 5,000 Indonesian rupees just for parking. That's like $1, $2, and you actually have to rent a sarong here, which costed 15,000 Indonesian rupees. That's probably like $2.50, because there's a temple. Now we're here not for the waterfall. There's supposedly 2 waterfalls on this island, and they're not as spectacular as some of the waterfalls on Bali or the waterfalls that I've seen. However, there are these blue Instagrammable steps that are super beautiful that goes off the cliff, and our goal is to check out the blue stairs, so we have to get some sarongs, and then we're ready. Michael, you ready?
I'm ready.
Looking good, man. I like it.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
And if you're afraid of heights, this may not be where you want to come. It's a straight vertical drop with holes all over the stair.
what he said. All right guys, so confirmed there's really no waterfall here. It's like barely trickling off the rocks. A couple of people said that there's some tide pools down there, but it's getting really wavy, so they just got out of it, and it's probably not safe to be in it, but check this out. This is what we came for. This viewpoint. So I just got a couple of shots from right here, and like, it gets really steep. Let me just show you. Oh, the railing's really hot. But it gets really steep and it goes all the way over there, and it continues to go down, and the tide pools are down there. But again, unfortunately, there's really nothing down there. The place is absolutely beautiful, and the sunset would be right on this side. And I think we're just gonna hang out here for a little longer, head back to the hotel, and chill out for the night. But Michael, what do you think? You're going very slow.
So hot.
It's real.
I'm not scared of heights. If you're a person that's scared of heights, like, I don't know what to tell you right now. You're gonna have a day.
Like literally the railing is probably like 100 degrees right over here. So we're gonna chill here, get a couple more shots, then we're gonna head back to the hotel, and tomorrow we're gonna be exploring the western part of Nusa Penida. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Good morning guys, welcome to day 2 of the Nusa Penida travel guide, and today we started our day off on the western part of the island at Crystal Bay. Now it was about an hour 20-minute drive because we came all the way from the east to the western part of the island. All the tours, or the most popular tour, is on the western part of the island, and surprisingly the roads were good. So everything that I read, all 3 experiences that I had coming to Nusa Penida the last 3 years, it was gravel everywhere. It was tough to drive. We couldn't ride motorbikes, but from yesterday to today, all the roads had gravel on it, or it was cement. This is the beautiful Crystal Bay, although for some reason I noticed there's like a lot of black sand. We were gonna swim in it because this might be the only swimming opportunity, but, and right down there you can see there's like a lot of little umbrellas, so you could probably rent it by drink. And on the other side, there's a lot of umbrellas too. But right in the middle of Crystal Bay, I'm pretty sure that's a temple. And on the drive here, instead of making a right, a tip for you guys, they have this beautiful palm tree forest. So it's similar to Siargao, but not as many trees. And from the last 3 experiences here, a lot of the trees got cut down, unfortunately, but it's super beautiful. So make a left turn. We got a lot of shots with palm trees on motorbikes and everything. You can also go snorkeling here. Part of the snorkeling tours out in Nusa Lembongan, going to Nusa Penida. And this is the start of the day. So we're gonna hang out at Crystal Bay. I'm not sure if we're gonna go in the water. You need as much sunscreen as you can, because
my gingerness is kind of, I don't know if you can see, but there's flames starting to develop on my arms, I think.
So yeah, so we're gonna catch some rays, and then we're gonna get out of here in like 20-30 minutes to the next spot of the day. I'll pay this guy. I don't know about this guy. I'll pay this guy, not this guy. All right, so the security's on them. They're getting in their bathing suits, and they're not listening at all. So we drove around 45 minutes, and the road actually leading to the second spot, at least the end, got a little bumpy. Not too bad because the roads are still paved, and we made it to Angel Billabong, and I absolutely loved this spot. Unfortunately, it's closed off right now, and people are down there swimming. One of the reasons why it's closed off is because during high tide, the waves will come into this infinity pool and suck you out. One of my bucket list photos about 3.5 years ago when I was here the first time was to get that like shot laying in there, which he is doing right now, although the security guard is like right down there somewhere about to just rip him out, because the waves can just come crashing in and just suck you down. Oh, everyone's hating on these guys. And I've honestly seen people in videos on like Facebook die from the swells just sucking you into the ocean. So what they're doing isn't recommended, but this is like the 3rd to the last spot on this list that we're gonna check out, and the next spot that we're heading to is actually right around the corner, like a 5-minute walk. Just don't do what they're doing. All right guys, so I did this swim in it. I haven't been in this place for about 3 years, specifically Angel's Billabong. The security guy is right over there, and he let me in. He basically took the sign down, the other couple left, and I got my shot. Let's go on to the next spot. It's like a 5-minute walk. All right, so Angel's Billabong is like right there and just a stone throw away. Whoop, 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 whoop. This is Broken Beach. So you can see it's this like giant hole in the ground. Once I shoot the drone up, you can see how wide it is and how big it is. And Broken Beach was once like supposedly a cave, so there was a full layer here that ended up crashing directly into the water. And here at Broken Beach, part of a tour, you could actually go snorkeling down there, and supposedly there's mantas down there, which is really, really neat. I did that tour once. However, the day we went, there was no mantas and it was pretty much raining. But this place is super beautiful, a giant crater, I guess, giant hole in the ground crater. And the water is, look at that color of water. You got like the waves crashing in, and like the main photo spot is like right out there. Have you been to a place like this, you'd say?
Like in Europe, but not the crystal clear blue water. And it is stunning though, especially with that cave arc entrance there.
Oh yeah, this is beautiful. I can't imagine like a cave crashing down or like experiencing it if we were here live for that, but it is beautiful and I would highly recommend maybe do a tour, maybe snorkel around the area. Mantas are known around Nusa Penida at certain points, and this is the second to the last stop. So right now we're gonna get a drone up, and we're probably gonna get some lunch after this and head to the last spot, which we saved the best for last.
Thank you.
So a lot of these places were not here. This wasn't here. This wasn't here the first time I visited. That was like 3 years ago. You could see a lot of construction going on, but I think we made it to the right spot. It should be just down here. And oh my gosh, there's absolutely no one here. Dude,
we did it.
Winning. So when I typically come with tours during the day, it's packed with people, and there's literally no one here at all. That's my one tip of the day. If you guys are coming out here, again, I think I brought this up before, stay the night. There's no one here at Clinking. Check this out. There it is. So it's like a dinosaur, a turtle. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, but in my opinion, that's a turtle's head right there. So this is the spot that like blew up Nusa Penida. You can get all your Instagram shots right down there. There's actually a stairwell back there, and it takes about an hour just to get all the way down to the bottom. There's a beach down there, however the waves are really, really rough. And again, if you're in this spot, you can actually swim down there with the mantas. Look at that watercolor, and you can actually see some people down there right now. Oh, what do you think, man?
It is stunning, and I love that you chose to come with the sun just setting. The light's about to kiss the big rock down there.
Oh yeah, so let me take you guys to the spot. We got a couple girls getting their Insta bangers right now. This is also another spot that a lot of people sit and dangle their legs. You can get a beautiful shot here, but if you go a little bit further, this is the stairs that leads all the way down the neck to the beach, which takes 35 minutes to an hour depending how fast you are. And this is so nice. So we're going down the steps a little bit. These were not here when I first, actually these were not here the last 3 times I came. This was all dirt and it was really sketchy. You're lucky, man.
Yeah, man, it's so much nicer now.
It's like they knew you were coming. One time I came, this was my second time here. I came with some friends. We were on the muddy like stepway, and it started raining and downpouring, and I was still trying to get shots in the rain, but it was really, really sketchy because you have like a 40-pound bag on your back, and these railings weren't as nice, to be honest with you. But the Instagram spot is like right over here. So we're gonna get some more shots. The sun should be setting in like about an hour, hour and a half roughly. We're gonna get an incredible, hopefully drone flight at sunset. I'm hoping we get our awesome shots here, so great success.
Yeah, man.
So we got a beautiful sunset coming, and I actually met a fan who's been watching some of my videos. What's your name?
Shamik from Italy.
Shamik, nice to meet you, man. How was the trek all the way to the bottom? How?
really beautiful, but also really difficult. But for that waves and that kind of atmosphere, I can do for 100 times this kind of difficult times, but really amazing.
Okay, okay, sweet. So travel down there, it is difficult, but it's worth it. Nice to meet you, Shamir.
Nice to meet you.
All right guys, so we're catching a beautiful sunset right now out here in Clinking Beach. Michael's actually flying the drone, and I'm gonna end the video here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this detailed travel guide out here in Nusa Penida, one of the most, if not the most beautiful place just on the outskirts of Bali. I know some people consider it as Bali. And to add a little extra value to this video, here are some tips that I wanna give you guys if you guys are coming out to Nusa Penida. So my first tip if you guys are coming out is to stay the night, which I didn't the first 3 times here. You could experience the full island, the east side, the west side. There's tons of accommodations. And Ogik's Cliff House, which we've been staying at the last 3 nights, has been incredible. They even have transport to pick you up for 200,000 Indonesian rupees. That's around 15 American dollars to take you from the ferry back to the hotel and hotel back to the ferry. So I highly recommend stay the night. Now tip number 2 is to rent a motorbike. Based on our experience today, the roads are a lot better compared to the last 3 times I traveled here. So over the last year, they've built so much accommodation. There's a lot of constructions around the place and the roads are a lot better. So definitely rent a motorbike because you can explore all over the island without a tour and have as much time as you guys want. Now tip number 3, if you guys are looking for a beautiful, perfect beach, in my opinion, Diamond Beach is my favorite. Rachel absolutely loves Diamond Beach. It's a shorter hike compared to Clinking. Supposedly it's like 30 minutes down, 40 minutes back up. Diamond Beach took only about 15 minutes and it's super beautiful. It's the beach with the stairs. And again, there's been a lot of big changes to this island. So tip number 4 is to come to Nusa Penida as quick as you can with this guide. From my first visit out here to my most recent visit this trip, it's been getting a lot more packed, and the fact that the roads are recently paved, again, there's gravel everywhere, so you don't need to worry about how grimy or how difficult the roads may be from a lot of other people's guides. The roads are fine. Get here before the roads get destroyed by tourists. So that's my last tip of the day. And some of my favorite spots on Nusa Penida, if you guys have a limited amount of time, if you guys are coming for a day, is Diamond Beach and the famous Clinking right over here, maybe even Broken Beach. So I hope you guys enjoyed my quick video. Welcome to my channel if you guys are brand new. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you guys smash the like button, comment down below maybe on some other guides or other videos I should make while I'm in Bali for the next 3 weeks. And make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you guys are notified for the next video. I think Michael's drone just made it back, so we're gonna enjoy this sunset a little longer, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.